Alright, what's up everybody? Afflicted Gamer here, and welcome to Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Now, first off, I would like to say thank you to Ubisoft for providing me with the game, Blacklist and Chaos Theory. I actually ended up owning them, but I wasn't 100% on that. Two, I would like to apologize for two things. One, this is the exact same microphone that I used to record on PlayStation, and when I do so, it is crystal clear. When I use OBS on my gaming PC, it sounds like this, and I have no idea why. It is not clear the way that it is supposed to be. If anybody has any suggestions, kindly leave them in the comment section. Apology number two. No gameplay. The reason why I'm not playing a game is because my Xbox One X controller wire died. And no, I do not have a backup because I now have a Xbox One S. When I was trying to use that controller to play Blacklist, because Blacklist looks really nice on PC. Actually, so does Chaos Theory for a game that came out in 2003. I couldn't move my character at all, and I am terrible with a mouse and keyboard, but I even tried that. I could navigate the menu to an extent, so I don't know why I'm having these issues, but when I played literally a week ago, and I didn't record because I didn't think I was going to have this issue, and I wanted to wait until I watched the show and then give you my thoughts on that, spoiler free, which I'm going to do. I wanted to be playing in the background. Then the wire gave out. I can't win. So I am sorry to you, and I am sincerely sorry to Ubisoft. I am so sorry. I could not have foreseen this issue, but it happened. So let me get to some good stuff. One, from now, which is October the 16th, until October the 28th, all of the Splinter Cell games are 75% off on Steam, as you can see in the background here. You can buy the Legacy Collection, and this is Canadian. $15.58 for the Legacy Collection of the Splinter Cell games. I know that mostly positive reviews because these games are iconic. They're incredible, and amongst one of my favorite franchises. I would give anything for a Resident Evil style remake where they are completely faithful to the source material. They keep Michael Ironside's iconic voice, just update the controls to be and feel more modern, as well as the graphics, because these games are just so unbelievably good, especially the first three that came out: Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory. Chaos Theory is my favorite of all of them. I went to a midnight release. Yeah, we used to do that. Yeah, I'm old. And got myself the collector's edition, steel case, had a nice cool little sleeve that slid off. It was, I had that thing on display for so long. Um, Wish I still had it. So, but anyhow, if you're missing any of the games, they're all on PC. They're all dirt cheap. Now, I want to point something out. As you see the mixed and negative reviews, that is because there's an issue with some of the games with the controllers, and there is no multiplayer. So I'm going to be blunt and upfront with you guys about that. I don't know why the older controller worked completely fine. That was my concern before accepting this giveaway, because I have a code for Blacklist and I have a code for Chaos Theory to give away to two of you guys or gals. So, and if you do want to win, I'll stay on topic with that for the moment. Be subscribed to the channel, keep your notifications on so that you get my comment. Leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite Splinter Cell game is, and in brackets, put which game you would like to win. The codes are for Steam. They are not for console. So if you wanted it for console, I'm terribly sorry. But they are for Steam only. Now, as for the show, you know what? I am impressed. I will go into maybe a spoiler video if you guys would like one. But for non-spoiler stuff, there's some really cool things to point out. Derek Colland worked on the John Wick films. He does some of the writing and producing of these episodes. Liev Schreiber fills the shoes of Sam Fisher. And I mean, Michael Ironside was a pretty big shoes to fill, but Liev Schreiber does a fantastic job as Sam Fisher. The voice acting in this show is incredible. I'm not one for an anime type of thing. I prefer live action. My best friend, he's always like, watch Clone Wars, watch The Bad Batch, because I like Star Wars. But I'm like, nah, Mandalorian, Ahsoka, I want live action. I want to see real people. But this show, I enjoyed it so much that I didn't care that it was animated. The voice acting was so well done. You see some cool and familiar characters like Grimm. I'm not going to spoil anything uh, in that regard, but you'll recognize some names and whatnot. And overall, very good. The ending just left me wanting more. And the cool thing is that apparently the show is done very well so far, that a second season is coming. So just go into it with an open mind. I will say this one thing, which I don't really think is spoilery, but I know from the trailer it kind of gives off this thing that Sam Fisher is kind of done. He's passing the torch and whatever. Now, you see plenty of Sam Fisher, and yeah, Liev Schreiber, thumbs up to you, man. You did a fantastic job. Again, if you're not familiar with that name, think of Sabretooth in X-Men Origins Wolverine. That's Wolverine's brother, just in case you didn't know. That guy is a great actor, and he did a great job on the show. So, just like the rest of the cast, all the voice acting was all believable and it was all top notch. Very, very cool ending. I can't stress that enough. I really want to see what's next. I'm actually genuinely impressed. And for those of you, I can already hear it. Well, you're a partner. You have to say nice things. No, I don't. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Now, if it's not for you, that's fine. We can have a discussion about what you like or didn't like in the comments section as adults. But me, I was skeptical at first. And then I watched the entire series over the course of a day. The episodes are quite short, so it didn't take that long. I started watching them the night before making this video, then I finished the rest of them today. And like I said, I wanted to add gameplay while I talked about what I am right now. Sadly, the Xbox Series S controller is not working properly whatsoever, and I don't know why. And maybe that's the controller other people are using, or a PlayStation controller, and that's why they're having issues. I'm going to try and get a wire for my One X controller, and then try to do a separate video talking about spoilers once the show has been out for a little bit. People have had a chance to see it, and of course I will put it on the thumbnail, spoiler talk, and then have some gameplay for you guys. So, well, once again, thank you so much, Ubisoft, for the game. I genuinely appreciate it. I've partnered up with them to produce this content for you guys, but again, my sincerest apologies to you, the viewers, and to Ubisoft that I couldn't actually play the game. I'm disappointed because I was so excited to revisit Chaos Theory. It was the first thing that I booted up, and I was able to walk, That was it. I couldn't climb, and I did put the controls to joystick, and it was Joy 1, Joy 9, Joy 7. There was no, this button is at, press X to do this, press Y to do that, and I'm not sure why. I honestly think it has to do with the current gen controller. So I also tried Blacklist, got past the cool cutscene, and I must say, for a game that came out in 2013, those graphics on PC are really impressive. I'm not joking. I was like, damn, this was from 2013. This is the 16-year-old game and it still looks this good. They were ahead of their time. They really were. So, but anyways, I don't want to drag this out too long. I know without something to watch in the background, people's attention span is much shorter nowadays. So if you have any suggestions for the mic, please let me know. Also, if you could follow me over on Twitter at AfflictedGamer, a link for that will be down in the description. That's where I want to DM the winners their codes. And again, just to reiterate, if you do want to win either Blacklist or Chaos Theory, a Steam key for either one of those games, just be subscribed to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what your favorite Splinter Cell game is, and then in brackets, which one you would like to win. Other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again, Ubisoft, so very much. And again, I feel like I have to apologize to everyone because I'm not playing, which was my plan, but I honestly don't know why the Series S controller will not let me control the characters like the old gen did. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the show. Let me know what you think of it in the comments as well. I'm looking forward to reading and hearing what you guys think, and I'll see you all in the next video.